Cześć wszystkim, jak się macie? Z tej strony ZuraffPL, witam w kolejnym odcinku z Kingdoms of Amalur Reconin. Kontynuujemy przygodę na Gallows End. Jesteśmy w trakcie, że tak powiem, wykonywania, przechodzenia DLC Legend of Dead Kell, czyli Legenda Martwego Kella i jego wisielczej załogi oraz wisielczego poczucia humoru. Mieliśmy pogadać z jakimś typem chyba. Miał to dla nas jakieś zadanie, tylko nie wiem, czy to ten? Chyba ten.
Look what the reef brought ashore this time. I am Padrig Dower. My friends call me Paddy, but I have few of those here in the village. I assume dear Alder's given you the welcome speech? Poor, foolish man. It's getting crowded down here, you know. Pity we can't move, some of us at least, up to the keep on the hill. Raised by humans, trained by the master, and nothing but a sour malcontent if most of Cape Solace is to be believed. You'd be wise to steer clear of me. Praise Akara now and then and start making your new life here. None of us are here by choice, so I try not to judge too harshly. But, if I may be crass, they're a bunch of damn sheep, these people. Not all of them, of course. Keen, Lan, they're good folks. Myfa too. The rest I wouldn't miss. It's safe, that's for certain. And try as I might, I can't deny that's probably thanks to this Akara. Real or not, that doesn't mean I have to worship him like the others. I don't fall to my knees out of pure boredom like some people. Alder's a fine fellow. Just ask him. He'll tell you himself. You may have gathered, he and I don't see eye to eye on some things. Alder's a fine fellow. Just ask him. He'll tell you himself. Alder's God. I don't know if he's real or not, but I know I don't believe in him. What kind of God only protects you if you stay within these random borders and every few years sacrifice someone to him?
A, czyli inni kogoś jeszcze składają w ofierze. To niedobrze.
Alder's God. I don't know if he's real or not, but I know I don't believe in him. Thing of beauty, isn't it? Nothing like the great city of Odessa, of course, but just as breathtaking. Please excuse my enthusiasm. I was an architect back in the world. If you want a nicer place to live, and you aren't afraid of spirits, I can help you get that keep. Interested? It's not haunted. Cursed, maybe, but not haunted. Gates locked and it's crawling with those damn scavs. And something else inside that's loud as hell. Every so often, someone gets an idea to sneak in. Most don't get as far as the door, and those who do never come back. I've gotten as far as the top of the wall to have a peek inside. It wasn't easy, but I had a good enough look to know I'd better climb right back down and think of something else. Everything else, I know from the dream. Last night, I dreamt of the keep as it once was, several stories tall and so beautiful it made me cry. When I awoke, I was clutching this key in my hand. I don't put much stock in Akara, but I do know a sign when I see one. There was more, but I can't recall it clearly. Perhaps it'll come back to me when we get inside. Will you come? Yes, we. I'm going with you. I'm not much good in a fight, but I can remember enough of what I saw in the dream to know where to go. So, you want to help me or not? Fantastic! Let me know when you're ready to go, and we'll be off.
Okej, przejdziemy się z tym Padrikiem.
I'll lead the way.
Padrigiem.
But stay close. Alder's God doesn't protect us outside Cape Solace. Bye.
Dobra, zapiszemy sobie grę. Faction, gdzie ja mamy side? No dobra, idziemy za tym Padrikiem. No już śledzę ten quest. Więc spokojnie, panie. Gdzieś ty pobiegł.
See? What did I tell you? Magnificent. Bit worse for wear after a couple centuries, but nothing I couldn't fix. Let's see if this key still works. Bye.
Znaczy ja tu nie byłem? A nie, bo ja byłem tu. Okej. No dobra, to są jacyś wrogowie.
Don't let them swarm you.
Oj, 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 oj. No dobra. Dobra, wypijemy. Dostał.
Don't let them swarm you. This keep is not haunted. It is overrun. Monsters, not phantoms, inhabit its dark hallways. We should move along. Soon to be master builder of Gravehal Keep, if you please. Should you see fit, of course. Or just call me Paddy. The Diverger built Gravehal Keep and all the fastings around the island. A whole tunnel network built for defense. No one knows why they left the island, but it's clear they left in a hurry. The dream is still mostly mist and darkness, but bits and pieces return to me when I concentrate. Though I don't remember all the details, I believe the memory is guiding my discoveries and inspirations. I'll leave it behind for the keep the first chance I get. We've seen scavs, but nothing more fearsome. These must be the spirits that haunt this place. Goodbye.
Spokojnie, Paddy, ale jeszcze nie skończyłem. Dobra, jakiś regen. W sumie może być. Takie rzeczy zostawiać. Ja nie będę zostawiał takich rzeczy. Ja w sumie mogę wziąć ten mieczyk. Jakieś wycie wilków tu słyszę. Okej. No dobra.
Go on. You've beaten back the beasts. You've braved the shadows. You've earned the right to claim the seat. Sit upon the throne. You are the rightful ruler of Gravehal now.
Tak po prostu?
It is finally time for you to claim the throne and make Gravehal keep your own. Bye.
Just like that? Zabiłem tylko parę bestii i tyle? Serio? Gdzie jest ten tron? Zanim na nim usiądę, a nie da rady. Dobra. Tak na wszelki wypadek.
This is remarkable. You've done it. For years, the villagers of Cape Solace have been too craven to enter this great hall. And here you are, freshly washed ashore, and you march right in and take it. Haunted? Never. Just a few small beasts. Nothing you couldn't handle.
Aha. O. New twist of fate awarded. Master of Gravehal. Only the wisest and most influential warriors are called to rule upon the throne, and now you can count yourself among them. Claiming your legacy as Master of Gravehal Keep, czyli mistrz, czy tam władca Gravehalu. Tylko najmądrzejsi, najbardziej wpływowi wojownicy są wzywani, żeby objąć władzę nad tronem. I teraz możesz zaliczać się jako jednego spośród nich. Sięgając po dziedzictwo jako władca Gravehal Keep. 10% do złota. +1 do perswazji, +1 do handlu.
Guess the keep had one more surprise left for us. But now, the keep is yours. You're the first master of the keep in nearly 500 years. If you're willing to believe all the legends, let me be the first to offer you my services, my liege. Can't say I miss it, but I think it's our duty to offer them any help they need. My liege, I am glad you asked. I've been ruminating over this beautiful structure, devising plans for its improvement. I'll start by restoring the keep inside and out, but I also feel the need for a beast pen in the courtyard. I could easily add that at the same time. I just need you to get me 2 bundles of beechstone, 3 bundles of emberwood, and 3 bundles of sailcloth. The centuries have been surprisingly kind to this place. The forest should have reclaimed it ages ago. Worst part is all the scav droppings, but that's just dirty work. I believe much of the rubble is what remains of the side buildings and upper floors I saw in my dream, but I'm not certain yet. Yes, it will allow us to take full advantage of the island's diverse variety of beasts. Of course, we'll soon need to find a suitable beast master to run it. I think I might know just the man, but we'll get to that later. You should be able to find enough to salvage at Scuttle Beach. I've marked a few locations for you to search on your map. I'll get to work as soon as you're back. The Diverga employed scores of indigenous beasts of this island, training them and harnessing them into service. Emberwood, sailcloth, bear hide, sea steel, and beechstone. They can all be found in sufficient quantities around the island, but not always in the safest locales. When you have all the bundles of materials I asked for, I can begin construction. Bye.
Iskaru Horrinox. The Dragon Spurs. Co to jest? Ma słabe, Stormbrand 102. Ten ma 140. ,54. Fast speeds. Armor. Maj 27, żeby ten hełm założył, byłby zajebisty. Okej. O, Health Regeneration mamy. Nieźle. Czyli ja tu nigdzie nie wejdę, bo zostało zniszczone. Muszę najpierw odbudować swój zamek. Restoring Gravehal. Dobra, no to możemy się tam udać, nie? Tylko gdzie mamy po drodze? Wszystko daleko strasznie. Wszystko daleko. Czyli w sumie i tak wszystko mnie tam prowadzi w tamtym kierunku. No dobra, no to idziemy w tamtym kierunku. Save game. Zabiliśmy bossa jakiegoś. Broniącego zamku. O, to jakiś lore stone.
We sing of good kings shipborne and stout, from fasting waked and white wind whispered. He was Ulfston chief, father of foundlings, boasted and loved. With bitter mandate they laid him upon a serpent steed. Kin kissed the brow and wept tears into the flames, until mournful billow and scarlet banner bore him north. Treasures heavy upon his heart. The great blaze bloomed, jewel bright and wild, a dark night lit by kingly fire.
A new castaway, eh? Nesta doesn't think we can deal with the infestation on Storm Point, but I've told her I'd take care of it. Why haven't I? Well, it's complicated.
Gadwallon Gwynet.
The Diverger built quite a fortress for themselves. It's a shame they couldn't overcome their fears and stay. What a waste. We are able to get by on fish from the Frostbreaker and the plants we grow on the bluffs. There is no reason to venture beyond the village. Beyond the forests is the realm of beasts and pirates. We are safe so long as we stay near Cape Solace together.
Ale ty nie siedzisz w Cape Solace.
They are dwarf mariners, small but sturdy sea folk who rule the kingdoms and islands north of Erethel. Don't be fooled by their size. They are fierce. I've only seen the pirate once. I was hiking the cliffs alone to pull in the morning's catch. The black ship Requiem was sailing out toward the sunrise, its rigging decorated with stark black gulls and corpses. We are truly blessed that he cannot come near the village. Akara be praised. I do not mind the villagers. Not as much as my wife does, that is. They are a devout group, sheltered by their island god, Akara. Everyone here is needy. I don't see any reason why we can't look to the powerful for protection. Gallows End is like every other challenge I faced in my life. Every day is a struggle to survive. My mother died when I was young, and my father was a thief. I was half-starved when Lord Pennion caught me snatching gold from his pocket. Instead of tossing me into Rathir prison, he gave me a chance to work off my punishment. I became a servant in his great house. And that's where I first met Nesta. We had not spoken a word to each other before the crash. Now, we are husband and wife. All my life I was a follower of Lyria. And how did she help me? I was poor, I was hungry, I was miserable. Here on Gallows End I can see the effects of Akara's power. He provides. That's more than I can say for my father's gods. So long.
Żebyś się nie zdziwił przypadkiem, kolego. O, tam jest jakieś...
A new castaway, eh?
Welcome. You must be one of the new arrivals. Tell me, did Cape Solace drive you out as well?
Co to gadasz z takim echem?
My husband Cadwallon and I have only been here a short time, but we've managed to eke out a tolerable existence on our own. Or we did, before the scav infestation. I know them from the songs of my father's crew. Low-born men and drunkards, mostly. According to legend, the Hanged Men are said to be the fiercest pirates in all of Amalur. How such criminals manage to ever work together is beyond me. I was born an heir to the great House Penion, reigning high on the spire in Rathir. My life was one of study, tradition, and endless possibility. That all changed the day my father's ship was caught in a hurricane off the coast of Gravehal. I awoke a week later, here on Gallows End, in the gentle, healing arms of my Cadwallon. It was like I was reborn. Wouldn't I love to move our camp up behind those tall, strong walls? But that's not possible. Gravehal is cursed. Nothing good has ever come to those who enter its vast shadow. In fact, none of them have ever returned.
No i tu się mylisz.
Life on the island would be unbearable if not for Cadwallon. So many in the village have been torn from their loved ones. Not I. It is the wreck that brought my love to me. You can find them all over the Frostbreak Sea, from west of here to the Near East and the Obsidian Isle. The Diverga are a stern and superstitious lot. They claim the oceans as their own, and frown on anyone who wishes to challenge that authority. We don't need to fear the Pirate King. His realm is to the west, deep in the caverns of the coast. They say he's been killed before, but that the flames of the afterlife buoyed his rise back to Earth. It's enough to give one shivers.
Jak się go zabije, to wraca? No to
Alderin's
ciekawe.
people preach community and hope, yet they cast out any who do not view their beloved Akara as the sun and the moon. I have my own gods, thank you. I have encountered many fanatics in my time, and none are so zealous as Alder Malloy. In the few months that we've been here, he's tried to convert me twice. Never trust a man who lets his faith speak for him. Several months ago, my husband and I started a garden on Storm Point. It has saved our lives. Thanks to this secret spot, we've been able to fill the village stores to brimming. Now, however, scavs seem to have taken a keen interest in Storm Point as well. They wish not to fill their stores, but their bellies instead. The scavs are not native to the Frostbreak Sea. They come from the south, infesting ships and living off the cargo, and often the crew. They've made quite a home here on Gallows End, nesting in large broods deep in damp old fastings left behind by the Diverga. If your goal is to ingratiate yourself to the inhabitants of this island, you've chosen the right path. You have my thanks, and the thanks of those who wish to eat. Come, we will take you to Storm Point. It's not far, just past the boundaries of Cape Solace and Gravehal Keep. Storm Point is the best place on Gallows End to grow food. If you don't believe me, check the village stores. It's just up ahead a bit. Follow me.
No okej, no dobra. Pójdę. Oczyszczę ten Storm Point. Tylko szkoda, że bossa akurat.
spawn point is along the coast to the west.
No
Beyond the village.
dobrze.
Let's
No,
go.
biegnij, biegnij. O, nie trafiłem. No.
We're close.
We mustn't go any farther. The scavs will know we're coming. Ugh, those little monsters can hear the hair stand up on the back of your neck. We could certainly use some assistance with those scavs. We can handle one or two at a time, but not a brood such as that. I hate scavs.
Czyli, że co, sam mam tam pójść. Cwaniaczki.
Disgusting scavs.
Well done.
Już? To spoko.
Thank you. Our stores were running low, and it's not as easy as you'd think to gather food in these treacherous lands. There are others in the village that could use your help. In fact, I was planning to ask someone to venture down to Scuttle Beach. I saw a ship before the scavs moved in. I'm convinced it ran aground on the rocks below, but I can't be sure. Someone should check for survivors.
No to i tak tam w tamtym kierunku idę. Coś tu jest do zabrania ciekawego.
Hello again.
Hello, hello. Hello. Is this place you're looking for? Dobra, idziemy dalej. Tu oczyściliśmy. Gdzie my możemy dalej iść? Mapa. Mapa, idziemy tam. Bogart and Archin, Pile of Rocks. Pile of Rocks, najpierw to idziemy na wprost. O, pyk, pyk. Już, spokój. Spokój, cisza. No dobra. Spokój i cisza, to idziemy dalej. No nic, nie weźmiemy w takim razie. Scuttle Beach. Co my tu mamy? Jakiś shipman. Firgorta. Linshin, no to tak. Banshin, Linshin. Whatever. Firgorta Captain. Firgorta Captain. Are you looking for a death sentence? Dobra, załatwiłem dziada. Dead man hands. Die, man. Did you die twice? Privateer's Boots. Dobra, wywalimy coś z tego. Co my to możemy wywalić? Wywalić możemy... Zasadniczo możemy wywalić coś, co byśmy wywalili, nie? Tylko nie wiem co. Bo mi się kończą... O dobra, mamy miejsce. Weźmiemy te buty, zobaczymy co one warte. 33, a te mam 21. No to jak najbardziej chyba za... Właśnie jak tam 20 na 26 hełm. Przydałoby się naprawić chyba. Yy, 18 na 24 to i 20 na 26. Przydałoby się coś ponaprawiać. Czy mam jeszcze repair kity? Repair kity. Repair kity mam jeszcze jakieś? Mam. Dobra, save game.
So, I'm not the only one who walked out of that mess. I figured you for a sturdy one, but surviving that wreck, that's fate. We shouldn't waste a moment. My wife, my Asa, she still lives, but They took her. I've never seen anything like it. Scavengers. They looked like fair Gorta, but not like any I've ever seen. No, it was just us. Asmir, Kelly, Free, Edric, Udin. They're all gone. All dead. They were good people. Proud. Not the bedraggled bunch many mistook them for. It's a shame. Thank you. I won't forget this, truly. I will make way inland. If there are others on this island, I will find them, and I will send them. My heart goes with you. There's not much time.
Nie. O Jezu, co ja tu mogę zniszczyć? Items. Gemy. To jest najgorsze, że tu nie ma skrzyni do przechowywania. Może jak odbuduję te miejsca. Dwa na trzy, no coś tam znalazłem. Ten koleś może mi coś naprawić? Sprzedać, kupić?
I'm no good to you as a fighter, not with these injuries. But I can get help. I sought a keep overlooking the beach. Perhaps it's inhabited. Or maybe there's a village. Anything. I'm not a sailor by nature. Hate the water, the pitch of the waves. It's Asa who first got me on a boat. Love. It does strange things. Franklin, I can't believe we're actually standing here on Gallows End. You don't know how many sea stories are set on this mysterious isle. If I weren't still recovering from the wreck, I'd be armed and marching off to take that bastard's head. Dead Kell. His name is a prophecy waiting to come true. She was taken into that waterlogged tunnel beneath the cliffs. That's where the beasts first appeared.
O, tu mogę naprawić wszystko. Tylko trochę drogo mnie to kosztowało, no ale...
There's not much time.
Trochę drogo mnie to kosztowało. Dobra, tu coś jest. Banshin. Dobra, idziemy w tym kierunku. To już mamy, to już mamy. O, to mam jakieś zadanie. Dobra, pójdziemy w tym kierunku. A tu kto jesteś?
Ah, at last! I thought the crabs would pick my bones clean. You must set me free. Those louts can't have gotten far, if they're still alive, that is. They'll pay for their crimes, I promise you. I've done my share of work. Mined the pits of Apatir, worked the Wolds' farmlands, even fought as a soldier along the Tawili coast. I don't like to stay in one place. I want to taste everything life has to offer. The last thing I want to do is collect dust. Thought the prison ship would take me someplace exciting. And here I am. A smart man could make this rock his fortress, his kingdom. All of this salvage just waiting here to be put to use. As for those fools in Cape Solace, they're so desperate they'll pray to ghosts, to figments of their own imaginings. Akara? Ah! I've seen more powerful gods at the bottom of a bottle. Sure, I've heard the stories. Who hasn't? My mum used to tell me that dead Kell would sell me into slavery if I didn't leave my mucky boots at the door. A whole lot of nonsense. I've seen statues with more life in them than this lot. Pray and fish, fish and pray. Someone slay me, please. Don't loosen my tongue on the talk of gods. I can kill a man as quickly as any god. Save your prayers, my friend. The rogues on our prison galley cracked me upside the skull and dragged me in here. Now I know why they were in such foul moods all the time. Be a friend and free me. The lock requires a key, but it should be somewhere nearby. In the wreckage, I'd wager. I'm a mercenary by trade, once of the war sworn, and I sought my fortunes in Odessa, on a prison ship. The revolt occurred not long after we left the city, as we sailed north through the Phorian Strait. The prisoners broke free of their shackles, stormed the decks. It didn't take long for those dogs to realize that trained men are needed to sail a prison galley. We struck the rocks, and all hands went down. All but one. Then you have my thanks, as one honourable soul to another. The key was last seen on the bosun's belt, but he's nothing but bones now. I'd follow the crabs. Little buggers appear to have quite the hunger for rotting flesh. Crabs pick through most of the bodies. You might have to kill a few and check their little stomachs. It's filthy work, I know, but it's the only way. Be good.
No nic, tu koleś siedzi zamknięty, nic z nim nie zrobię, nie? Tak myślę, że nic z nim nie zrobię. Tu jest altar, tu jest znajdź klucz, to aż tu musiałbym się wrócić. No dobra, no to możemy tu iść. Mamy mapę. Cape Solis. Dobra. To wrócimy tu. Na koniec tego odcinka. O, znowu się...
How goes the foraging? Let's see. Yes? Yes, this is all of it. I'll begin straight away. Restorations are still not finished. These things take time. Bye.
No dobra, no i coś z tego się udało zrobić? Czy nic? Na razie sprząta, tak?
Have you been to the wreck? What did you find? Bring them back.
Tu się nie da nic zrobić. Ci się modlą.
Rest a while.
Jakiś kupiec. Złoto, 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 złoto. Cast away.
Hey! There's talk that you're the one that took that keep on the hill single-handed. Impressive. I haven't been here long enough to know the gentleman in question, but that Myfa woman vouches for him, and that's good enough for me. I come from a big family. My brothers and I used to fight each other all the time. Sure, it may sound like tough love, but it prepared us for this harsh world. Peaceful rustic life and divine protection don't make for much of a soldier's life. Barely arrived and I'm already bored out of my mind. Don't forget to come back soon.
Greetings and salutations. I've done my best to adjust to Cape Solace, but it's a feeble pantomime of my life before. Once I spoke for mighty Rathir, its youngest envoy ever by decades. Now I dole out chores for a little man living on a beach. When great powers speak to each other, it has often been with my own voice. I have a way of getting people to ask for what they really want and accept what I am offering. My gifts failed me, however, when the first sparks of the Crystal War ignited. Perhaps nothing could have stopped it, but I still feel culpable. Perhaps, in my service to Gravehal, I can atone for my failings and bring the peace that eluded me. No one here has been kinder to me than Paddy. I admire his stubborn refusal to accept any setback. Honestly, I count him as my best friend. The pleasure was mine.
Be well. Always willing to share what I've gathered. That's how we survive in Cape Solace. Community. So, there's more to Gravehal than the superstitions suggest. Very good. You appear to be making quite the impression here on the island. Don't let it go to your head.
Stoję na taku, to takie sobie. Takie sobie. Takie sobie. Ja to mogę jeszcze sprzedać.
Thank you much.
Nic nie ma. Nic tu więcej nie ma. Na razie przynajmniej. Dobra. W tym miejscu się z wami pożegnam z Gallows End, z wyspy wielkiego umarlaka pirata Deathkella. I pozdrawiam serdecznie. Do zobaczenia i cześć. Pa, pa.